On September 19, 2016, this is Social Lesson number 19, Day 3, Part 3. Greenbridge friends, and welcome back. We're going to take a look more on opening leads and the CIA, the counts, the inferences, and the algorithms that are associated with our opening leads. Are you ready? Great, let's hit the table. Okay, so first off, inferences, yeah, there are a lot of them. We've seen quite a bit so far, so let's do some review. We listen to the opponent's bidding. And we look also, it's okay to glance over at our opponents, not staring at them, but just kind of being aware their mannerisms, their gestures, and listen a little bit to how they sound when they're making their bids. Are they having hesitations, delays, and so on? Okay, we'll make some deductions as we hear it on what their hand shape is, as well as their honors, their high card points. Did it go 1 spade, 2 spades signing off, or 1 spade, 3 spades invitational, 10 to a bad 12? Did it go 1 spade, 2 spades, 3 hearts? Sounds like a help suit game. Try needing some help in the heart suit. They have a fit in spades, and so on. Okay, next. We want to then take a look at our points and our shape and use that vis-a-vis what the opponents are doing. So if it goes 1 no trump, 15 to 17, 2 no trump, 8 or 9 invitational, long delay, 3 no trump, doesn't sound like 17, sounds like 16 points to me. 8 or 9 and 16. They accept it. Okay, I guess they have 25 or a very good 24. So if they have 25 and we have 10, that leaves about 5 for our partner, doesn't it? So we can subtract to find the remaining points with our partner. And that's very helpful to see as the play of the hand is. When our partner wins an ace, we know that's about it if they've only got 5 points altogether. All right, and then when we see the dummy and we make our opening lead, did they go second hand high, second hand low? Was our partner able to overtake? And what did the declarer do? Did they take the first trick or not? We get some feel to reinforce what our thinking was and to update our information. Okay, and we certainly want to be aware of the dummy and the declarer. What is going on? What are they playing from the declarer? What is the line of play that they are doing? What are they trying to set up for their long suit in a no-trump contract? Or if they're shortness, does it look like they're trying to get a ruff from the dummy? Things of that nature. And we typically do the opposite because we are contrarians, right? Good. Okay, so some of the A on the CIA. Well, if we're leading an ace, I'm assuming it's a suit contract and we're not doing fourth best, right? That promises a king to go with it. So let's say it's ace king 4 or 5 times. We play the ace, we look at the dummy. So that would be a standard type lead. Classic would be we lead the king. So if you play more the classic style, that's okay as long as you and your partner have an agreement. Obviously, if it's a suit contract, we would use something where we have a guarded or a protected ace, and if we were in a no-trump contract, we'd probably be leading fourth best to promote our suit. Okay, top of a broken sequence. So if it's a broken sequence, not like king, queen, jack, if it's king, queen, 10, we take the top of the 2 that are connecting. So we would play the king from king, queen, 10. Now if it's something beneath the 10, like 9, 8, 7 or 9, 8, 6, it doesn't really count. It takes so long to set up when you don't have an honor. So once you get to 10, fine, you can do it 10, 9, 7, but if it happens to be something less, it's just considered a top of nothing lead. Okay. So, top of an interior sequence, jack from king, jack, 10. We don't play the king in this situation. We play the top of the interior sequence. And the reason we would do that, let's say the dummy's got the queen and our partner's got ace and some more. Yeah, we want to trap the queen that might be over here. So if it happens to be right there, we would want to be trapping that honor. Okay, next. We would play the king if it was king, queen, jack, solid sequence. King, queen, 10. If it's ace, king, double 10, then we would just be playing the lower of the 2. And our partners, you played the king and then the ace, but if you had the ace king, shouldn't you have started with the ace? Isn't that our partnership agreement? No, and the reason you do it the opposite, you said I have exactly 2. In other words, we're kind of looking for a ruff. King and ace, and then hopefully get to our partner in another suit. And when we play the king and then the ace, the partners, what's going on there? hopefully when they play that second in the suit, and they're going to have more than two if we've got just a doubleton, hopefully that second one they're going to show high, if they want a high suit, or low, they want a low suit. It would be a suit directing lead. Okay, next. If it was ace, queen, jack, or queen, jack 10, or queen, jack 9, or queen, jack doubleton, if that seems the right play, then you would play the queen, top of the interior sequence. Obviously, this is not against a suit contract, right? Because we don't want to lead unprotected aces, so that's opposite no trump contract. And here, top of the sequence, either trump suit or not against the opponents. Queen, jack 9, yeah, you're missing just one. Sure, this is still a good lead. And if it's a doubleton, sure, play the top of your doubleton. Jack, if jack 10, 9, jack 10, 8, ace, jack 10, 9. This is opposite a no trump contract, apparently. Okay. 10, if it's 10, 9, 8, 10, 9, 7, king, 10, 9, queen, 10, 9, top of the interior sequences. Otherwise, we're going to be leading fourth best. If it's opposite a suit contract, we're not going to have an unprotected ace, or even if we did have a protected ace, we're not going to be leading that, right? Because they might win with a singleton king or a singleton queen. So we would play top if we've got a suit contract with the connected. If we just have ace 4 times, we don't want to lead that suit, do we? Opposite a suit contract, fine. From ace 4 times, great, do it. But if you happen to play a 9 and your partner's thinking, well, using the rule of 11, subtracting 9 from 11 is 2, so there's only 2 outstanding honors. So the question is, does your partner have the honors? Do you see some in the dummy in your hand? If so, your partner's leading top of nothing. Otherwise, you kind of wonder, well, if there's very few that are outstanding, why didn't my partner make some kind of a sequence lead? So you'll find those two work very well together to see which is it when your partner's making the leads. The bottom of something, the top of nothing, we've spoken about that. And of course, the rule of 11, as we mentioned, subtracting the opening lead when it's a fourth best, typically it's against a no trump contract, and figuring out how many honors or non-honors are at the other 3 seats. So leading an 8, let's say, 8 from 11 is 3. There's 3 outstanding honors. There's 1 in the dummy, 1 in your hand, and the declarer's got 1. Partner has all the rest that are above that value of the 8. Okay. Next, defensive leads. Well, sometimes we want to make aggressive leads, sometimes we don't. We make a passive lead, as in we don't want to finesse ourselves or our partner, is one good time to do that. Sometimes there's just not clarity, or we can't lead away from our unprotected aces, those types of things in a suit contract. So, but we typically will do this when the declarer is strong. They open 2 clubs or 2 no trump, 22 points more or 20 to 21 points. Yeah, we're going to finesse ourselves or our partner, so that might be a time for a passive lead. When the dummy is shown to be weak, they open 2 clubs and this person goes 2 diamonds, 2 no trump, pass. This person's got 22 to 23 points and the dummy has got basically nil. Opponents in a slam or grand slam contract, yeah, if they end up in 6 no trump, we don't want to lead away from our kings and queens. Even a jack, make them find every one of our honors. Okay, aggressive leads would be where we fear that there's going to be some action between roughs, cross roughs, those types of things. So we fear the dummy promotion might be another one. So it happens to open 1 diamond, 1 heart, 2 diamonds, and so on. That 6 diamonds in the dummy, they've rebid the diamond suit. This is like if they set up that suit. And if I've got 3, especially something like king or queen third, the finesses are going to come through me, aren't they? I might want to make aggressively. I might want to lead away from the protected ace in that situation. Yeah, because I can feel that they're going to get a lot of tricks in that dummy. Okay, and the opponents would be pitching from the other hand, the declare hand. Trumps. Now, if we fear the opponents are going to rough or cross rough, then, or when the opponents make a sacrifice, or your side has long trump suit, such as 4, they go 1 heart, 1 spade, 3 spades, 4 spades, and I've got 4 spades, that might be a good time to think about, well, am I going to get natural trump tricks anyway? So, or we want to knock out a dummy entry, or we want to deplete the declarer's trump. We might want to make a trump lead potentially in those situations. Our partner, where it goes 1 heart, 1 spade, 3 spades, 4 spades, our partner's got probably 1 or 0 if we've got 4. Okay, so sometimes we want to make a trump lead. Don't go by the axiom, when in doubt, lead a trump though. Probably trump leads are good about maybe 1/3 of the time, but do it when it's right. Okay, so it goes 1 no trump, 3 no trump, and we've got king, queen, jack, and an outside ace of clubs. Yes, we have an outside entry, so in this situation, we would want to lead that top. If it was king, queen, jack, if it was king, queen, 10, we would still lead that one on the top of our sequence suit, our broken sequence, because opposite no trump contract, we want to get 1 and 4 more. So we want to get 5, and we're going to try to see if we can do it on our own. Now we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably partner's got like maybe a king or a queen. They're not looking for a slam, but maybe not. Next one, 1 no trump, 3 no trump, and this time it's king, queen, 10. Yes, as we spoke about, we would go ahead once again and make that top of the sequence lead. 1 no trump, 3 no trump, king, queen, 10, and no outside entry. Yes, here's that situation where we lead the top of sequence, and when the partner gets in, we hope that they can get back to us if the opponents haven't done a hold back play to disrupt our communications, to sever that link between us. 1 no trump, 2 clubs, stamen, 2 diamonds, no, I don't have a 4-card major. 2 no trump, okay, I have 8 to 9 points, and 1 major, and 3 no trump. And we've got something like this, 4, 4, 3, 2, with 10, 9, 8, 7 in spades, and queen, 10, 9, fourth. We don't know which 4-card major by our lefty who has made the statement bid is, but we have a better chance to set up this suit, and because our partner has the points, right? If we've only got 3 and they just barely made 3 no trump, 25 for them, 3 for us, 28. Our partner has about 12, so we want to go ahead and get to their honors. We know that the south hand, the declarer, does not have the honors, and the major is probably that much. At least they don't have the length because they didn't, in response to 2 clubs, show 2 hearts or 2 spades. So we want to hit our partner's 12 points, and if it turns out that partner's got the honors in the minors, fine. Once they start playing the minors to promote that suit, fine. So we want to help our partner and show where our honors are as soon as possible. 1 diamond, 1 heart, 1 no trump. Okay, they don't have 4 hearts, and they're 12 to 14 points, or they would have opened 1 no trump, right? Okay, and then 3 no trump. All right, so the responder has 4 hearts and game values 12, 13 points or more. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and we've got a 4, 4 in the red suits, and that ace queen 3 times in spades. Well, we don't want to do the heart thing because that's our lefty's suit. We're not so wild on the diamond thing because that's our righty's suit. So in this type of a situation, might be we just want to go ahead and make a passive lead. Let them go ahead and make theirs. Because our partner, if they got to 3 no trump and we've got 12 points or so, let's just let them try each finesse, and hopefully they'll misguess some of them and we'll get some over in our hand. If you take too long to make your lead, you're saying is it kick me, finesse me, because I've got all the honors. So don't take too long with holding like this. Once you're starting to hear where it goes 3 no trump and everybody starts to pick up their bids in duplicate, or they go ahead and get ready, mark down the contract, don't take too long to make this club lead in this situation. Just on bid suit. Your partner's probably got 4 or 5 of them, so they'll be happy anyway, won't they? Okay, next one. 2 no trump, 20 to 21 points by our righty. Lefty, 3 hearts, a transfer to spades. Righty, okay, 3 spades. 3 no trump, all pass. The responder showed they had 5 spades, and righty, our opener with 2 no trump, does not have 3, right? Because otherwise they would correct 3 no trump to 4 spades with a 5-3 golden fit. So okay, right hand opponent 2021, left hand opponent has 4 plus there, and so partner is the bus, right? If we've got values of the same that we saw before, partner don't expect for much. So, once again, spades by lefty, 5. Right-hand opponent, opener, 2. If they had 3, they would have gone to 4. Spades corrected it. We have 3. Therefore, a partner has exactly 3 to add up to 13. So we're going to wait once again for our finesses. So we're going to make a passive lead here. Okay, so next one. 1 heart, 1 spade, 2 clubs, 2 hearts. Okay, so 5 hearts there. Not a lot of interest in hearts right away here. 4 spades by our lefty. And then righty, so it's got a lot of them in the rounded suits, right? It has 5 hearts and looks like probably 4 clubs, and they're passing out. And here's our values. We've got a 5, 4, 3, 1, including Queen 10, 4th of hearts. So we are not going to be looking to get roughs on the spade suit. We're getting our tricks naturally. So, and they kind of stop the auction pretty quickly. The opponents probably have less than 23 points. They didn't invite for game. Make a 3-level contract or 2 no trump takes about 23 points. So we have 7. That gives about 30. So our partner has about 10 somewhere. So we can go ahead and make a lead, but not the spades, because we don't need the roughs, right? So it looks like if our partner's got 10 points, they could have the ace of diamonds, the queen of diamonds, something like that. Go ahead and just make your natural diamond lead there away from an honor. Remember, we're usually better to lead away from a king than a queen. We're definitely better to lead away from a queen than a jack. And so in this scenario, I'd say, yeah, your partner's got values, just play the diamond. If they open 2 no trump, no way would you want to lead the diamond, because you've got values and you're probably just finessing yourself. Okay, 1 heart, 1 spade, 2 spades. Okay, they got a fit in spades. Looks like they each have 4 or more there. And then back to 4 hearts. Okay, so the responder showed spades and then went to 4 hearts, so it has at least 3 hearts also. And then they correct to 4 spades, because if you're going to be in a 4-4 suit and then you can pitch losers on the 5-3 heart suit, you're probably going to get an extra trick. Whereas if you're in the 5-3 fit, you can't throw anything on the 4-4 spade fit, right? So they've got a double fit. When double fits are there, that's good for extra tricks for them, not so much for us. So this would be one where, because they have this distributional hand, they double fit, we need to make an aggressive lead. So leading that ace unprotected would be okay in this scenario, or away from your king for sure. So don't be afraid of making your very bold lead when they have this hand that screams is that they're going to get extra tricks if we don't do something fast, ASAP. So do it. Make your aggressive lead. Either the ace and see if your partner shows interest, or if not, switch to the club and hopefully your partner's got a couple tricks there. You might get 3 or 4 tricks before they know what happened. Okay, well, let's go ahead and go for the table and take a look at some hands. I'll see you there. Okay, here we are at the table, and let's go ahead and let it rip. We're going to do about 3 hands here, and then we'll go ahead and have many more hands over on the last segment 4 without a lot of chalk talk. We'll just be playing cards from here on in. So remember what we talked about, and this one we're going to take a look at. Our leads are going to be important. Playing against 3 no trump with various sequences, and playing against 6 no trump. Are you ready? Good, let's go. Okay, so on hand number 69, hand number 2 from an earlier lesson, we're going to use this one to take a look at it and see what we've learned. Okay, so we have a 4-4-3-2 in the south hand, and it looks like it's going to be a 1 no trump opener. I'm seeing ace, king, jack 4 times in the diamond suit. That's 8. Ace 3 times in spades. Another 4 is 12. And a king and a queen. There's another 5 is 17. King doubleton in clubs, and queen 4 times in hearts. 1 no trump for sure. Over to us in the west hand, and we have a 5-4-2-2. 2-2 in the red suits. King 10-9 5 times, and in clubs ace and out. And I hope you're not inclined to come in with 2 spades with a 5-4-2-2. This is not the kind of hand with these points to come in. Instead, think about setting your opponents if you don't have a 6-card suit, or at least a 5-5-2-1 shapely hand. Okay, to the north, it is a 4-3-3 pancake special, not so sweet though. No syrup on this one. Ace, king 3 times in hearts. 9, 8, 7. Maybe worth something in clubs, but no points. Queen 8 3 times in diamonds, and jack 3 times. So 7, 8, 9, 10 high card points. What's your call? 3 no trump? 2 no trump? 2.5 no trump? Yeah, it is, isn't it? With his jack third, I'm not so wild on those. Yes, our partner has opened 1 no trump, but not a guaranteed trick by any means. And we have a 4 triple 3. Fortunately, at least we don't have one honor in each suit. I like that this ace and king are working together, better than having an ace of hearts and a king of clubs. But I'd really rather have the king queen in a longer suit, wouldn't you? Yeah. So if you say 2 no trump, your partner's going to go 3 no trump. If you go 3 no trump, your partner will just pass. All roads lead to that proverbial Rome. So the auction is over. And it sets in the opening lead. So what do you want to lead here? Do you want to lead the 3 of clubs from the ace fourth? Do you want to lead the 7 of diamonds from king 10, 9, 7 fourth, or something else? I hope you said something else. Yeah, I turned off the winners and the losers, so it wouldn't be quite so easy. You need to lead the 10 or the 9 to set this contract. The top of the interior sequence here. It's separated by more than 1, but you do have the 10, 9, 7. So it's a little tricky, isn't it? King 10, 9, 7. And if you were to lead the 10, you can see you're going to pin this jack. Remember we said the jack thirds are not worth so much? Here's a good example, isn't it? So, okay, if you lead the 10, they go up to the jack, the queen, and let's say they hold back. The rule of 7 says hold back the number of times from your total count in your hand and the dummy hand. So we have 3 and 3 equals 6, so we hold back 1 time. 6 from 7 equals 1. So, okay, East won it with the queen and comes back with a spade to our ace. We held back 1 time, disrupted the east-west communication on spades, and it's time for us to make our plan. Diamonds are 4-4. Clubs, forget that one. Hearts, hopefully they're 3-3 split by the opponents. And you can see you've got your diamonds, 4-4 there. King of clubs, not so sure about that one. And you would like to get 4 heart tricks if they're 3-3. How often? 1 in 3 chance, that 36% chance. So let's see how they play it. Ace of diamonds, king of diamonds, jack of diamonds, another diamond, ace of hearts, they both play heart, king, they both play. Okay, let's hope they both play again. Another heart, no they do not. So it was a 4-2, that typical 48% chance, about 50% almost. And so that didn't work. So we're kind of got a problem here, don't we? So I guess play a spade, let them in. And yeah, they've got the rest of the tricks. 2 spades and 1 club. So lesson is, if you lead 4th best, sorry, you're not going to catch this jack. If you're going to lead this ace 4th of clubs, they're going to be able to promote theirs and win the race before you win your race. Pulling you 69, hand number 6. And this time the opponents are going to be a little bit more aggressive. They got more points, and let's see what they've got here. South looks like about the same hand, except it's got more points. That ace king jack 4 times in diamonds, ace queen 3 times in spades, ace king jack 3 times in clubs, and queen 3 times in hearts. So that's about 24 points there. Wow. Open 2 clubs, and when your partner bids something, you rebid 3 no trump, right? Okay, so opening 2 clubs it is. We over in the west hand have a 5-4-2-2, not even that many points obviously this time. King 10, 9, 4 times in spades again, 2 diamonds, 2 hearts, and queen 10, 5 times in clubs, a pass. To north, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points. Wow. Looks like about the same hand as before, doesn't it? It's an identical hand. This time your partner opened 2 clubs. Now some of you may want to say, well, if I've got 8 to 10 points, I'm going to bid 2 no trump. I've got to show my points. I used to do that style, but nowadays I prefer to let my partner show what they have rather than starting to take away some bidding space. 2 diamonds. I can show my bid later. My partner's not going to stop. He's going to be singing like a canary with his bid. So 2 diamonds is fine. Now if you have 2 of the top 3 in a major suit, and you've got 8 points or more, fine. That's right. Show you have immediate interest in slam. But with a Flat hand like this, just 2 diamonds. Comes back to you in south, and here, yes, with 22-23, we rebid 2 no trump with 24-26, 3-point ranges. We do the next bid, which is 3 no trump. So if our partner's got no points, well, we got 24. Good partners always have at least 1 trick, normally 2, but when we're this much, we got more than half the points of the deck. 1 trick is all we need. All right, so it goes to our partner in the north, and they say, wow, you didn't have a 22-24, but you've got 24-26, and I've got 7, 8, 9, 10. It looks to me like we have a 33-point slam. And since I've got an ace, a king, a queen, and a jack, I'm not going to even have to check for aces. If you were, what would you do to bid? 4 clubs? 5 clubs? Yeah, some people play just regular Gerber. Anything after 3 no trump is considered a ace asking bid. Others say they play super Gerby, which is they have to jump 1 to go to 5 clubs. If your partner doesn't know what that means, they want to play in 5 clubs. That would be a disaster with a 3-3 fit. So at any rate, I think that it's just fine to do 6 no trump. You don't have to worry if you're missing 7 no trump. I don't think your partner should have gone more than 3 no trump if they had that, maybe 4 no trump for a rebid. So okay, enough of that. The opening lead, what you're going to lead here? Well, 4th best of spades, 4th best of clubs, or something else. Oh, interior sequence, right? We have that possibility for the interior sequence. Well, they decide to lead that 10 of spades. It worked good before.
10 to the jack. Well, let me ask you this.
You have 6 points, and they have 33. How much are you expecting for your partner? Like maybe a jack if you're lucky? So they're not going to have the queen there, so that is not going to maybe be a good lead. Let's see if it turns out. They win the jack. They get their ace of diamonds, the king of diamonds, the jack of diamonds. We're pitching a club over in the west. Another diamond, and they're pitching a club over in the east. We're pitching a heart in the west this time. And a club to the king, and the heart, another heart. They play a club to our ace, another heart, and they come back with a club. And finally, we've won a trick. But that's it. 1 trick. So they make their slam. Okay, well they had 33 points, so I guess that's the way it should be. Or should it? Let's go ahead and take a look at the other variation of this, and this will be hand number 7. Maybe a little better luck for us this time on hand 7. Okay, same old, same bidding. You want to try a different lead? I hope so. When they are in 6 no trump contract, or 7 of anything, no trump, or a major suit, minor suit, do not lead anything where you're giving away a trick.
Do not lead away from the spade or the club suit.
Just lead a red suit. And you can see if you lead a red suit, you have winner plays. The others are all losers play. Even the interior sequence. But because your partner cannot have any helpful values, you don't just do it by rote. You have to think about these once in a while. And when they're in a slam and no trump, now if they're a slam and a suit contract, yeah, your partner might have a queen, might have an ace. So that would be a whole different story. Okay, so this time we're going to be a nice safe lead of a heart. Okay, they come back with ace of diamonds, king of diamonds, jack of diamonds, another diamond. They play a club to the king. Okay. They play another heart. And they play another club. And we win our queen. We've been waiting for that, haven't we? Yeah, with our 5 points, we're not going to show these possible finesses to ourselves. They got to earn them. And they didn't earn that one. So we just come back with the club. Okay. And they win with the ace. They play the heart. They play a spade. Try a finesse again. What's up with this? They lost 2 finesses. That only happens 1 in 4. Unless the person, of course, bid. We know then, because it's not as likely that they're going to have the honors on the other side when the bid's been on their left-hand opponent.
So we didn't make a bid, and we didn't make an aggressive lead. We just made a passive lead, knowing partner had nothing. So they've got 10 tricks, not 12, and so that makes them down 2.
So You see the difference when you have this type of a situation where they're in a 6-note trump contract. Make a passive lead. And when we saw in the other one, when we have an interior sequence, even though it's King 10 9 7, we lead the interior sequence to trap something like that Jack third, remember? Well, okay, I hope you enjoyed the lesson so far, and from now on we are just going to be playing more hands. So I look forward to seeing you over at part 4, and on the interim, have a great day playing bridge. Bye for now.